Good morning, YouTube family. It's Monday and second day of um, weekend. So I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So yesterday was pretty fun. It was Sunday. I went to church. I hang out with my brother, younger brother. I visited family. I watched Seahawks play against the Patriots and wipe the slates, wipe the floor with them. Not into football, but it was nice. Um, Everyone was excited, uh, and I was able to do some cooking for food that I'm gonna be consuming through the week. So, which is cool. I have a bunch of other things that I gotta do, like business wise. I would like to do some more chores around the house, boring things. Um, Today, I want to talk about following your passion. It's a very common recommendation to follow your passion. Uh, in business, especially, to follow your passion, the idea is that when you follow your passion, you're driven to succeed. You're self driven to succeed. Um, and it makes sense and stay persistent, uh, always innovate, but still follow your passion. Because you want to be able to dig deep and I get this a lot from especially my cousin. She's like, instead of learning from others, just learn it yourself, which is the same advice is when you're in business to have a self drive, and it's easier to do that when you're following your passion. And I try to do that, um, but when it comes to personal development, when it comes to your personal life, your health, your physique, does it make sense to follow your passion, your diet? No, it doesn't. Because basically, it's you have to do the same thing that all other healthy people are doing to be to have the same results. So yes, in business, you should follow your passion, but at the same time, learning from others as well. So it's a little bit both. Do it yourself and learn from others. But in your personal health, you definitely have to learn from others because there's no two ways about it. You're you're just better off to copy what works when it comes to your health. If your passion is to play games, if your passion is to be distracted, if your passion is to be lazy, 100% you're not supposed to follow your passion. In yeah, if your passion is to eat junk food, you should not be following your passion. Um, Instead, what you should do is replicate the same thing that works for others. So you have to learn, which is different from passion. It's more discipline. So when it comes to personal health, when it comes to development, self-development, discipline is more important than passion. So stay disciplined. Have other role models. This is very, very commonly advice given, especially in, it could be in business, it could be in personal development. Have role models. Have like other people that you per, that you learn from. One example, I would say Arnold Schwarzenegger. Great example for health, for self development. Uh, a great guy, great physique, and very famous. Use that as a role model to succeed in your personal development. I used to have a bunch of pictures on my wall, religious based, for prayer. I took them down, but I don't know that having pictures on your wall is another way to stay motivated. One thing I don't, the reason why I took them down initially is because uh, I mean they got old, but I might have to put some pictures on the wall just to like guide me. I'm not excited about leaving holes on the wall, like leaving little nail holes. Uh, but that's another way to make sure you're going the right direction. You wanna follow. You wanna be disciplined and not follow your heart. It definitely doesn't make sense to follow your heart when it comes to personal development.
One eternity later.
Hello. So it's about 5 hours later. I went to the gym, did a few things. Um, Unfortunately, when I went to the gym, I realized that the workout routine that I chose was not good. It said today was supposed to be a chest day, but there was like leg workouts that I was supposed to do. So I was like, I canceled the workout routine, so now I have to start a new one. So I just used the app that I was using for my workout routine, GFit. It has an AI tool which helps with planning workouts. So I just used an instant workout. Look, it kind of keeps track of all the muscles that I'm working out, and then it tells me which muscles I haven't worked out for a while and I should, and so I did. It was the forearms and the biceps and things. So I did that. And I also tried to do the upper body, so chest, shoulders, back. Um, and I saw one cool thing. There were two guys in the gym who were doing bench press and barbell. Um, I guess you'd call it barbell chest press. So, and they were doing like the incline bench press. They were doing like one guy was doing 135, 235, almost 300 pounds with incline chest press. It's crazy. Probably more. And then the other guy, he was doing less and less weight on the incline chest press, but when he was doing the barbell chest press, and he was doing like 100-pound barbells. It's crazy. Um, yeah, in comparison, I'm doing on the incline bench press, I'm doing like I would say if I were doing low rep, maxing out, I'll probably be able to do 135. Right now I'm actually doing 115, so a very big gap there. So it was cool. I haven't seen that before in the gym. I'm going to 24 Fitness, so. And I just wanted to add, so in continuation to what I was talking about before, so don't follow your passion. Be disciplined when it comes to personal development, health, wellness. It's more about discipline than passion. And there are times when you want to follow your passion. I just read there was like a verse that I just read from the Bible. I have an app that is the King James Bible, and it gave me a verse. It was talking about how men make plans, but God works in the background. Like, so in that saying, like, follow your heart, like let God speak to you, and even when you make plans, He's gonna work through you and things like that, which is true. And there's times and places for that. But when it comes to areas like health and wellness, you have to follow your discipline. You have to be disciplined. And then there are other areas where you have to follow your heart and follow like your guts and what you feel. Yeah, you're obligated to do. Um, so also I wanted to say, like, it's really beautiful today. Like, it's in the 60s and really beautiful. I actually tried to call one of my customers and see if I could do their window cleaning. She said no, it's she didn't want it to do today because she had something else going on. Tomorrow, she said, is going to be the forecast, because I'm just realizing how important the forecast is right now. Because it's not quite spring, it's still February. So people are looking at the forecast, make sure it's not cold. So she said it's going to be colder tomorrow than today. It's going to be in the 50s. So I don't want to do it tomorrow. I thought, would you want to do it next week around Tuesday? She said, no, it looks like it's going to be cold that day as well. But give me a call in about a week. So it's cool. I love that. I love that. I want to be able to communicate with my customers. It's important for a business, to stay busy around, not like on and off. So always communicate with customers. Have a serving heart. That's what I've kind of realized is really important. To have a serving heart, but I'll also be able to charge the premium prices, or what is the market price. Um, and I just wanted to say it's looking really good here in Denver. I'm sure other parts of the United States also look really good, like I would say Southern California, Florida, Texas. I'm sure it just looks so good. And with here in Denver, it's mile high. So during the winter time, you get really cold and then the rest of the year, we have 300 days of sunshine. So I would highly recommend, if you want to come and check it out, come to Denver. And also it's such high elevation. It's good for your lungs, I would say. Um, if you're into aerobics or anything like that, or exercise, it's good. The elevation here level is good for exercising your lungs. So, and it's really beautiful. The mountains, the Rocky Mountains, red Rocky. I haven't visited the Rocky Mountains, but it's really beautiful, and it's like, if you want to go on a trip for the Rocky Mountains, it's around $100 to get like a really all day trip. They're gonna guide you with a guide, and you're gonna check out the mountains, the rocks, the cliffs. I'm pretty sure you're gonna ride around in a bus. It's gonna be all day, and oh man, I wish I could do that one day. It would be a good time, especially with a friend or a loved one or family. It's nice. But if you watched all the way till this point, I really love you. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button, subscribe down below, leave me a comment, let me know what you'd like me to talk about. And always do the hard thing, especially when you don't feel like it. Like I didn't feel like doing this video, but I still love you guys and did it. So thank you so much.